Hi, this is Warren Sloane with Sloane Realty. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how to take an invoice from Help Scout and put it into PropertyWare. We're going to look at a couple of these, and we're going to use these R&R landscaping ones as our examples. You will notice that each one of them has been tagged correctly with the street address, the fact that it's an invoice, and landscaping. So let's go look at these and see if we can find how to settle these. So let's take this first one here, 27 Paddle Creek. I'm going to click on that. I'll scroll all the way to the bottom, and at the very bottom there's going to be an attachment. So I'm going to open that attachment, and that attachment is going to have a bill. So let's go here into PropertyWare. We're going to look up 27 Paddle Creek. Now with landscaping bills, they can be a little interesting because sometimes there'll be a work order for those bills, and sometimes it'll be a standing order, and so there will not be a work order. So the first thing we're going to do is look for a work order. We do not see anything open, and I don't see anything with R&R landscaping, which means that it's a standing work order because it's a vacant property or something like that. So for those, we're going to go to Money Out, and then we're going to do New Bill, and up here at the vendor, you need to make sure and change this because it will remember the last vendor you used. And if you don't check it, you will write in a bill for a vendor that you didn't mean to. So I've changed the vendor name to match the name on the bill. I'm using the invoice number from the bill, so 9855. We are going to do just monthly yard service as our title. I like to copy and paste, so I'm hitting Control A, Control C to copy that, and then when I come down here in comments, I'm just going to use Control V to paste that in. My location is, let me see, we're going to go back here and say, okay, so here's the address in the email, and that's where the tag came from. Now we don't have a 22 Paddle Creek. R&R does this all the time. Well, they'll have the address slightly off, but we only have one on Paddle Creek, and it's 27. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 27 Paddle Creek. I'm going to select that property. I'm going to tab, come over here to the price. We're going to go back to the invoice. It was for $50. All right, so the next thing we need to do is upload a copy of this bill to the system. So what we'll do is we'll come over back to Chrome, we'll download, we'll save this. Do it one at a time so it's easy to keep track of. If you don't do it one at a time, I would add the name in the downloaded name. So I'm going to go here to Attach Files. I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to come up to this top one. You'll see it pop up here. If you have it set up this way, I'm going to hit Open, Upload. The next step you have to do is come back here down to the bottom and hit Publish. This way the owner can see the bill when they go and look at their portal. So that should say yes. Once that has been done, you can hit Save and you are done with them. So let's go look at RR Landscaping. So I'm going to do the main search. I hit Enter to come into here. I'm going to find one vendor over here. I'm going to find that vendor there, and I'm going to see that bill there. Now, one thing you could do is come back here to Help Scout, and you can put a note in. Let's see, uploaded and created bill 10272. Okay, that is that information in right there. Bill 10272 in PropertyWare. I'm going to change this to closed. I can leave that as anyone, and I'm going to hit Add Note. And that'll take it out of the list of properties or bills that we have. Okay, let's go try another one. Let's get to 458 Planters Trace. So first thing I'm going to do is come over here to PropertyWare. I'm going to type in 458. I'm going to find the property. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to where I get to Maintenance. And I'm going to look for any open work orders for an R&R landscaping. I do see one that was done back in August, but now this has become a monthly service, which is very typical for yard type bills. So I'm going to not open that back up, but I'm not going to attach it to that. I'm going to go create a bill like I did before. So now I'm looking at the bill that was attached to that invoice, and you'll see where we made a payment for this one. We made a payment, and now there's an extra $100 due. Okay, so what do? We come back up here to the top. We go to Money Out. We go to New Bill. See, it remembered the last one. That's why it's very important to pay attention. So we're going to type in the invoice number from here. We're going to type in here. I still have copied and pasted monthly yard service. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to put the street address, 458 Planters Trace. I'm going to continue at yard maintenance. I'm going to copy and paste, and then I'm going to put in 100. Next thing to do is to download the file. I'm going to just hit save. I'm going to come to attach file. I'm going to hit choose file, and I'm going to select that top one because I know that's the most recent one I did. And then I'm going to hit upload. And then I'm going to come back down here to the bottom and hit publish. All right, once that's been done, you can hit save. And now I can go back into Helps Out, and I can put a note, and I can say uploaded and created bill number 10273 in PropertyWare. And I can hit closed, and I'm done. All right, let's go and find one that R&R Landscaping has an open work order on, so just so we can see what that looks like. So let's see, all, I go here. All right, it looks like all of their work orders currently, or all of their bills currently, are from unopened work, from not work orders, but standing appointments. Okay, that is how you process normal bills. I'm going to do another video on how to process bills with work orders, and we'll be back to do that in just a moment.